Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to photograph 4 of the press-on nails that I've made so I can upload them to my Etsy. I have only recently gotten a camera that is good enough to photograph my product in a way where it looks a bit more professional and nice, and I edit everything on my phone, and I want to just show you guys the process of me doing it. Obviously, I already pre-made my nail sets, so they're all ready to go. We just need a photograph, we need to edit, we need to post. Because honestly, I've been lacking on doing all of that because I just have been so busy with life. I'll give you a quick backstory on why I started making my own press-on nails for my friends. I used to have them for myself, but then I realized that I'm busy and I'm lazy, so I just do them and then let them grow out for another month. And I don't love nail charm on myself anyway, so I just never do them on myself anyway. So like, I usually have quite simple nails, so I thought just painting them on myself was easier. But for press-on nails, I have a few friends who are in the medical field and they are unable to paint their nails, but they still want cute nails for events, and that's why I make it for them. So I originally started doing press-on nails because I was at a market and I saw these really cute, pretty intricate Douyin style press-on nails where there's like cute charms and cute designs and stuff. And I had bought them and they were quite expensive, and they were like $50 or so a set, maybe 60, which is fair enough if they're like handmade. I could even understand that they're even more expensive when they're handmade, but I could not tell if these were handmade. They were claimed to be handmade, but I wasn't sure. I had bought this really cute pair with like ombre and like bows and stuff like that on it, like charms. Put it on, it broke within like 24 hours. The bows like came off and it just felt really flimsy. And I was over that. So I was like, I can do this. I'm an art student. I've been doing art for many years and surely I can do this myself. So I started making them myself with the stuff I bought on Etsy and just anywhere online to try and do it. Honestly, my original designs were really ugly and we have retired a lot of them now, but I appreciate all my friends at the beginning of my journey who was okay with my poor designs and still paid me for press-on nails so that I could buy more materials and stuff. But now that that era is over and I have all of those gel polishes over there to make press-ons, and I feel like I've just gotten better at drawing lines on nails as well and make sure my charms are attached and won't fall off. And obviously like cat eye I've gotten better at as well. So yeah, so that is why I am now able to make press-on nails that I don't think are ugly. But hey, we don't know. Maybe in the next year or two I will look at them and go, absolutely not, we're retiring that, we're starting again. So yeah, let's go into taking some photos. I use the Canon G7X Mark III to take photos with the flash. I have some random props, and then we edit them on my phone on Meitu, which is a Chinese editing app, just to change up the lighting, fix everything, the color, and then send it to my computer via Discord sometimes. Or sometimes I just do it all on my phone. So yeah, let's take you through this photography process. So we are just gonna set up this prop stand. I have this on just so I can see the lighting better. I have this satin cloth. I have a plate of some sort. I have a few shapes of it. Today I've done this one. And I have a Dior ribbon just to make it bougie. So I'm gonna lay this out just so there's a pretty and clean background. I lay this down. The 4 press-ons we're gonna take photos of today is, I have 2 charm heavy ones and 2 art ones. So there's this one. Then we have this one. Then I have these 2 that my friend said reminds her of Leona and Diana from League of Legends. I don't know if anyone here is a League watcher, but so this is the Leona set. And this is the Diana set. So The cat eye ones look a lot more crazy with flash, so I love it. Anyways, the Dior ribbon, just lay it out. I'm gonna photograph the pink and the purple set first. So this is what it looks like. Ignore the lighting, obviously the lighting will be a bit different. If I just turn this light off, this is what it'll look like. There's also different modes, but yes, we're gonna have the lights off and then we're gonna take a photo. Obviously I like shuffle things around as I go depending on what, and the camera is here. Like when you have this many shots that are like not bad, I think that's enough to stop, and I can edit the lighting later, and then we move on to the next one. So then I stick them all back onto this. This is like my little board of display, but then I eventually retire them into like this very big mixed box of nails. This way you guys can usually tell if I've like photographed something on the same day. I don't like moving the ribbons too much, so if the ribbons look the same, I probably took the photos on the same day. Okay, so the purple set is also done. I'm gonna put that back now. I'm gonna photograph the cat eye ones, which I have to be a little bit more strategic about because I want the shine to show. So I might take photos with and without the flash so that people can see what it looks like when there is no flash. I think I've got enough shots of the gold one. Now to move on to the Diana nails. The Diana nails look really cool because it's a brownish gray base with a blue shimmer. So this is what it looks like. Oh, that looks great. Okay, now that we've taken photos of everything, I'm going to upload them to my phone, which is super easy with this camera. So the good thing about having this camera is there's an app called Camera Connect on my phone. And if I just have my camera on, make sure it's on, I can import the images directly from my camera to my phone, which means I don't need to take out my SD card and all of that stuff. Once the camera and the app connect, I will have all the images on my phone on this app, and then what I can do is I can just download the raw images. So if I select all of these, and now all of them are importing onto my phone. I love this feature. So good, saves me so much time. So now that I have all the photos on my phone, I use this app called Meitu, which is a Chinese editing app. I have the membership, so I have some VIP options that I can use, but basically you go in and there's these features where you can edit, and this is where I change up the lighting. So I'm going to quickly edit all my photos and then I'll post them as listings. So I've edited the lighting and I've changed it up for this photo, basically. And then I will be posting that in a second. And I'm just going to do the same thing for all of them and then I'll come back. Hello. So I've just spent the last hour and a bit editing all my photos and posting all my listings. So I'll be inserting some of the photos I've edited over here while I basically run you down on what I did. What I did was, after I had transferred all the things to my phone, as mentioned, I used the Made tool to edit all my photos. I just fixed all the lighting, made it all nice, cropped out all the weird shadows that was in my photos, because I don't know why there's just a weird shadow in the corner sometimes. And I uploaded it to my Etsy. I'll link my Etsy is always linked in my description below, so if you guys are keen to check that out, feel free to take a quick scroll. I haven't yet scheduled the photos to go on my nail Instagram, which is Lumi Nails, if anyone is interested, but I will be scheduling all of that to go up once every few days. And yeah, because I've just been so busy with life, I just really wanted to get going on my shop, my Etsy again. And because that was like my most active period was definitely during uni, where I had like nothing to do and all the time in the world to make nail designs. But now that I'm working and doing a bunch of other stuff like filming, editing, and trying to socialize with my friends, I'm trying to pick out extra time so that I can do stuff like nails. And honestly, it's been fun being able to upload some more listings, so I'm going to see if I can make some more designs to upload. I do think it is a good idea for me, because of my schedules, to make multiple designs and then photograph and upload them all at once, and then schedule them to go up on my Instagram once every few days. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little studio process. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and all the best. Hope you guys have a great day, great week, great night, and goodbye. I'll see you next time. Subscribe. Peace.